I arrived in New Zealand from Chicago in 1995, and there were a lot of things to get used to, like driving on the other side of the road, for example. In future videos, I'll show you more of what that was like, but today I thought I'd share 5 awesome things about New Zealand, in my opinion. Number 5. Wellington is the southernmost national capital in the world. That's not particularly important, but it is kind of interesting. Number 4. In 2014, New Zealand was ranked as the world's second least corrupt nation according to Transparency International. Denmark was the least corrupt. Among other countries, Canada was ranked 10th, Australia 11th, and the USA and the UK were among 4 countries tied for 17th. North Korea and Somalia tied for most corrupt. Number 3. No part of New Zealand is more than 130 kilometers, around 80 miles, from the sea. Anyone who wants to can get to the ocean fairly easily. New Zealand also has 15,000 to 18,000 kilometers of coastline, depending on how it's measured, and that means New Zealand is ranked 9th in the world for total coastline. Number 2. Women matter. In 1893, New Zealand became the first country in the world to give women the right to vote. Later that year, Elizabeth Yates was elected mayor of Onehunga, now part of Auckland, making her the first woman mayor of a town anywhere in the British Empire. New Zealand is the only country in the world where all the highest positions have been held simultaneously by women. On the 4th of April 2001, Dame Sylvia Cartwright was sworn in as Governor-General, the Queen's representative. Attending were Prime Minister Helen Clark, Leader of the Opposition Jenny Shipley, Speaker of the House of Representatives Margaret Wilson, and Chief Justice Sean Elias, all women. And my number 1 awesome thing about New Zealand? There are no land snakes in New Zealand. I hate snakes. There also aren't any scorpions or venomous insects either, and there's only one native species of venomous spider, the rare katapo, which is a threatened species, so hardly anyone has seen one, and over the past 100 years there are no known fatalities from katapo bites. A couple species of venomous Australian spiders have been established in New Zealand for up to 100 years, but they aren't considered a major threat. Sea snakes and kraits sometimes, though rarely, show up in New Zealand waters, and while venomous, there are no known bites of humans, so we're pretty safe here. And all of that is why I make this my number 1 awesome thing about New Zealand, because I don't want to be bitten by venomous things. There are a lot more awesome things about New Zealand, of course, and I'll talk about those in future videos. If there's anything in particular you'd like to know about, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you next time.